Good evening. Let me first start off by saying that the actions of the last hours in the Ukraine are very disappointing. Um, I was hopeful up until early this morning that diplomacy would see its way to a peaceful conclusion to this crisis. Unfortunately, President Putin has made the decision to invade the Ukraine. There's no other way to call this but an invasion. Uh, I I am disappointed in this. I was hopeful over the weekend that there was a chance for diplomacy to come through. This weekend, it looked like there was even a possibility of a summit. And so I will say this that under my administration, until the troops are pulled out of the Ukraine, there is no possibility, zero possibility of a summit. Only and only when the troops are pulled out of Ukraine, there will become a possibility again of diplomacy. I still firmly believe to this date that diplomacy can find a solution to this problem. Let me also say that, and this goes pretty much uh, without really saying. The United States and my administration will stand behind NATO and its partners. And let me remind everybody about Article 5 of the NATO Charter, which basically says that a attack on one member of NATO is an attack on all of NATO. I want to make that point very, very clear. Um, I do want to thank uh, the German government for their efforts today in taking the first steps um, um, in applying economic sanctions to Russia um, and taking the initial steps to stop the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. I also would say that my administration would be, in the coming days, taking the appropriate steps to issue the appropriate economic sanctions to um, Russia in the appropriate manner. Um, and again, there's still there is still time for diplomacy here. I said this so many times, but every hour that goes by, every minute that goes by, every tank that rolls down the roads in Ukraine, that lessens the possibility of there being a diplomatic solution to this. Um, Here at home, I do want to mention that this situation may cause some temporary pain at the pump. I hate saying that, um, but that situation can be resolved by increasing production of oil here at home. And I've said this all along. We have got to be we have got to quit depending on other nations to provide our oil. We have to resume uh, producing oil for ourselves in this country, and that's one goal that I will have under my administration to ensure that that is achieved uh, during uh, during my administration. Um, Again, I'm disappointed, quite frankly, in this. I do hope that President Putin does reconsider these moves and does turn back, pull the troops out of Ukraine, and return them to their bases in Russia. And like I said, until that moment happens, under my administration, there is no room for diplomacy. Thank you all very much.